In the 1960s and 70s, what Broadway was to theater and Hollywood was to film, St. Louis claimed it was to professional wrestling.
If you got known here in a big way, you were going to be known all over the country.
And the promoter who made it all happen was a pudgy man with a funny name.
Sam Muchnick, a respected promoter in a business that had very few of them.
He didn't run it like the typical professional wrestling promoter. He ran it like a legitimate sport.
Like his wrestlers, Sam Muchnick was a character, a rumpled raconteur with a reputation for leaving large tips and making square deals.
Everybody loved to come to St. Louis to work for Sam Muchnick.
Most promoters are businessmen, and they want to get you to work for as little as they can get you for, right? Sam Muchnick was known to be a great payoff guy.
If your payoff come down to X amount of dollars and 87 cents and your pay envelope, the 87 cents was there.
Sam Muchnick's first job in sports was covering baseball and wrestling as a reporter for the St. Louis Times. Then in 1932, when the St. Louis Star bought the Times, Muchnick left the press box behind and took a job with a local sports promoter named Tom Pax. 9 years later, a pay dispute led Muchnick to leave Pax and start his own wrestling promotion, as they're known in the business. But with World War II raging, Muchnick put his new business on hold so he could enlist in the Army Air Force. But even in the middle of a war, wrestling was never far from his mind. After the war, Muchnick returned to St. Louis, renamed his promotion the St. Louis Wrestling Club, and became one of the founders of the National Wrestling Alliance. Muchnick served 5 terms as the NWA Executive Secretary and 21 years as its president. Baseball had Stan the Man, wrestling had Sam the Man.
And because of his actions, his control of the wrestling sport across all these territories across the country, the world of wrestling focused on St. Louis.
Attaboy.
Not only did Sam Muchnick play by the rules, in St. Louis, he made the rules.
You got thrown over the top rope, you got disqualified. You jumped off of the top rope, you was disqualified.
Touching the referee, tossing the furniture. Muchnick also disliked gimmicks. Whenever Big Moo Sholok came to town, Sam made him leave his antlers in the car.
Says it's all right.